All right, Mission Possible breast cancer survivor using her experience to help a community that doesn't always get the help it needs. And we are doing this today with Elizabeth Cohen. She's been doing it with us all week. She is our senior medical correspondent, and she has got a new book that is out. It's called The Empowered Patient, and this book is full of exactly what that title promises. It's available now. It is a fantastic, easy read. I mean, you can read it in a few hours, and you will just, the benefit, the money you'll save, the better health care you'll get, because that's the issue. You've got to be a better patient, and you have got somebody who's going to join us and tell us about this today.
Oh, this woman, Venus Inez, is so inspirational. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992, and she realized that she wasn't getting the help she needed, that the medical community just wasn't really doing much at that time for the Latina community. There were language barriers, cultural barriers. So instead of just complaining, she went and founded a group called Dia de la Mujer Latina. She's now the CEO, and she's done incredible things for the Latina community, for women facing breast cancer, and actually for Latinos facing all sorts of diseases. And we have her here with us, Venus Inez. Welcome to the show. Good to see you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. You have these health fiestas where you open them up to the community and anyone can come in, and you offer breast cancer screenings. And tell me about one you did recently.
Absolutely. In Houston, we had over 1,500 people that showed up just for breast cancer screening. And because our health fair, our health fiestas, we actually register the patient. We were not able to take care of all of them at this one day, so we scheduled mini clinics for 3 weeks after that, and we were able to serve 814 women. This is for breast and cervical. Now, mind you, out of that 814 women, we were able to follow up through the use of our wonderful promotoras de salud, 84 of them just for masses.
Well, I mean, when 1,500 women show up for a free breast cancer screening, and in one screening, you know that there's a need, and 84 of them, you said, needed some follow-up. So it sounds like you really helped those women. And tell us a little bit about these promotoras. These are not doctors, not nurses, but just people in the community who are paid to help people navigate the system when they get sick.
Promotoras are trusted members of the community. There are men and women. Some of them have experienced some of the system and cultural barriers. And these are people that are, there are 4 ways that they're bridging the gap. First, with the education. They're able to educate people and understand about health literacy. And also the second, of course, is access to care and patient navigation. Another area, the third area, is medical mistrust. They are eliminating medical mistrust, which is a huge barrier, especially in clinical research. And speaking of clinical research, they're going to be our clinical trial navigators as well.
Venus, how'd you get involved in this? What got you started?
I was going to be a lawyer, believe it or not, and it was just, my breast cancer was just, it was found because of a slip and fall. And instead of going to law school, I went to graduate school when I discovered that there was very little data on Latinas with breast cancer, and I wanted to do my research on Latinas and breast cancer. And I saw some of the psychosocial barriers to these issues, and being in Atlanta, being the envoy to Mexico during the Olympic Games, I became very friendly with the Mexican consulate, and we decided to have our first health fiesta, where we had everything that the health fiesta just can imagine: the food, the atmosphere, but so many people came for the festivities, and at that time I was able to get them screened. A few of them get screened that day, but over the next 13 years, we've screened over 54,000 women.
Wow. What a great story. Venus, thank you so much for being with us.
And I should note that she was honored by Michelle Obama at the White House.
That's right.
Because the programs that she does, they actually have done studies to show that they actually help people. When you have someone navigating the healthcare system with you, you do better.
I love the health fiesta idea.
Isn't that a great feeling?
Yeah, it just puts it in such a positive light.
Because you go, you have food, you have fun, and you get screened for breast cancer.
Love it.
So there you go.
Listen, thanks so much for the continued